Hello, everyone. My name is Sean Jimenez, and I'm here with Vahid Shababi today on behalf of Perfect Mind to present this awesome webinar on how to make $10,000 in the next 30 days. Just to make sure that you guys can hear me, can you just type into the chat box or the question box and just say yes? That way I know that you guys are online and live and that you guys can hear me talking. Perfect. Awesome. Thanks, Jeff. Beautiful. Right on. Okay, so we're going to get right into it. So again, today we're going to talk about how we can help you guys make an extra $10,000 in your businesses within the next 30 days. So we'll hop right into it. Okay. So first, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Sean Jimenez. I'm the Director of Marketing at Champions Way and Perfect Mind. I'm also a co-owner of a 7-figure martial arts business, and I have been doing so for the last decade. So I have a lot of experience in the world of martial arts business and kind of small business as a whole, as it's something that I'm currently still doing and practicing what I preach and what I'll be talking about today. It's stuff that we're doing on a daily basis. I guess I'm a world-class traffic and conversions expert. So what I mean by that is generating traffic for my website or for websites, and also being able to convert that traffic into paying customers and returning customers over and over and over again. I also am fortunate enough to get the chance to speak and coach on sales and internet marketing to many business owners across North America. I've been doing that for quite a few years, and it's lots of fun. I'm not sure. I think some of the people in the room have have come to our events and heard myself speak, so it's been great to be able to share that with everybody. And finally, every month I'm able to generate over 500 qualified prospects across 3 different businesses every single month, and that's all online using the strategies that we're going to show you today. Okay. At the bottom you can find my email, also my LinkedIn and my Facebook address and my Twitter handle, so feel free to get at me. I'm also going to introduce the other presenter today, which is Vahid Shababi, so very fortunate to have him here with us also. He's the Director of Sales and Business Development at Champions Way and Perfect Mind. He's been doing that for quite a few years and doing a great job. That's 2 huge roles that he plays for those 2 companies. He's also a sales management and strategy expert. So some of the things you're going to hear today, I'm really excited to hear because it's not often that he gets a chance to share that with everybody, so take full advantage. And finally, he's a direct selling coach and leader. So he's been training hundreds and thousands of businesses and business owners across North America for years on how to do direct selling within their team and their own local niches. And also he trains the team here and trains at events, and he also trains trainers. So it's really exciting to have him here today. His contact information is also there, so at the end if there's any questions or anything like that, you guys can get at him, so you can check that out right there. At the end of the webinar, we're going to have a chance to have some Q&A and also send you some more information and things like that. Okay, so how are we going to show you how to make $10,000 in the next 30 days? I guess that's the main question. And here's kind of a little formula that we derive and what our experience is, and kind of with a lot of the clients that are with us at Perfect Mind and Champions Way, is the average tuition for packages is about $149 a month. So and the average contract term is about 12 months. So that's totaling about just under $1,800, which would roughly be, for $10,000, that would be about 5.5 contracts that we'd have to help you guys sell the next 30 days in order to achieve the $10,000. So hopefully by the end of this, we're able to shed some light on how you guys can get, we'll call it six new customers at that $1,800 mark in the next 30 days. Just real quick, if you guys can type in your average tuition cost, or how much you guys charge for whatever your products or services are, if you guys can just type that in to the question box right now, that'd be awesome, just so we can get a sense of what you guys are at. Okay, 100, we got 180, 190, 205. Okay, 150. We got about 130, 145, 109. month to month, 100. No down payment, 165. Another one's down at 100. We got another one about 250, 275. So yeah, the average is probably holding around true is about $150, $160. So that's pretty good. Okay. So we'll continue on. So we're going to go over what we call the perfect growth formula. Okay, so it's talking about, and we're going to assume that you guys are already generating some traffic online or through your storefront with some of the things that you're doing today. We held a webinar last month, which is about all about internet marketing and marketing. So this is kind of what to do a little bit after that process and really converting that traffic and making the most of the traffic that you already have. So we're going to take those leads, convert those leads into members. From there, closing the back door and making loyal clients and building loyal clients, and again, asking for referrals just kind of comes back to leads. It's a little bit of a cycle that we'll go through today. Myself, I'm going to focus on the first part, which is leads and really converting your leads online. So we'll get right into it. A huge thing that you guys need to know about is what we call give to get. All right, what does that mean? Nowadays, it's really important that there's so much free content out there, whether it's YouTube or whether it's blogs or Google. Anytime you want to find anything out, literally, you just open up Google, whether it's on your cell phone or your smartphone, your iPad, your computer, and just ask a question, and it's able to provide the answer for you. So, what is that done for consumers or for people trying to sell products or sell their services or give information online? Means we have to give a lot more to potential leads and customers when they come to our website if we're asking them for any information. Before, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, or even even 3 or 4 years ago, you could just have a simple offer online saying, hey, here's a give me your email address and sign up for my newsletter, for example. And you could get X amount of conversions from that every single month, and it would work out for you. Nowadays, you're going to have to offer them a lot more information in order to get information from the client. So if you want a phone number, or if you want an address, or first name, last name, program of interest, all these different things, you have to make sure that you're offering them the same amount, if not more, actually way more than you're asking them for. Okay, so it's very important that we're going to give to get. We're going to get into kind of build what we need to do to get some things back. Okay, so talking about online, we're going to talk about average conversion rates. So what is a conversion rate? That means if you have 100 people that visit your website, how many of those people are going to take the action on your website that you want them to? Okay, so first of all, before I get into this conversion rates, does everybody here have an opt-in form on their website, or a web form, or some sort of offer on the home page of their website? So just type yes or no into the question box. Okay, I see, wow, a whole bunch of yeses coming in, a couple no's, but mostly yeses. Good, good, keep going. Awesome, yes, yes. Kind of, awesome. So the majority of you guys are already doing that, which is great, and that's huge for lead generation. So let's talk about average conversion rates. So right now, if you're getting, hopefully you guys know how many visitors you're having to your website every month, or every new organic visitors or paid visitors to your site every single month. Traffic, let's say, is about 100 people, and you have an opt-in offer of no offer. So if you're asking for someone's name, email, phone number, and you're just saying, please put in your name and somebody will call you, the conversion rate's at less than 1%. So you might be lucky to get one lead for the entire month on your website off of that. Newsletter subscribers, so that's simply asking for a name and an email, and in return, you're saying you're going to give them or send them your newsletter every single month or every single week, whatever it is. And we find the conversion rates are between 3 to 5%. And even now, I think that's a little bit high, unless you're already a reputable online presence. So that's 3 to 5 leads. Free trial or free class, which is probably the most popular thing that I see, or that we see online, is people are offering, hey, free trial program or free class. And literally that's what it says. I'll show you some examples in a minute. And in return, we're asking for a name, email, phone number, program of interest, last name, so that's a lot of information. So as soon as you go from first name and email to first name, email, phone number to first name, email, phone number, program of interest, you're starting to diminish the amount of people that are going to opt in because of how much you're asking for. So it's okay to ask for a lot. We just have to make sure to give them a lot in return. So we find that the conversion rate for that is between 10 to 20%, and that's making sure that your opt-in offer, the way that it's structured, whether it's a free trial or free class, is really compelling. So again, I'm going to show you a couple of examples of that in a moment. And finally, what nowadays with content being so much being king online is offering a free download or mini course or kit or success guide. Now this is going to convert at an average rate of 35 to 65%. That's the average rate. That's 35 to 65 leads off of the same amount of traffic simply by offering it something different and asking for less. So that's really important to understand. You're going to offer like a free course or a free kit just for your name and email address, okay? And we're going to get into that in just a second on how to do that, okay? So what is an opt-in offer and why should I care? So an opt-in offer, again, is that mini course or that download or that free ebook or the free video guide, whatever that, or your free trial program or 30 days free or whatever that's your opt-in offer, okay? So why do we even want to? Why do we have it, and why should you care? It's because it converts better. You're creating more value, so people are going to give you their information better because it converts better. Super easy to create. You can come up with something literally like that. Anything that you have around. We'll get into how to create that offer in a second, but it's really easy to create. It's easy to update or change. You can change it with seasonal campaigns. So February, you could have had a Valentine's Day offer. March, you can have a spring or spring break offer. April, you can have an Easter. You could change it so easy. Whatever those things are, or whatever you're offering in your school at that time, if it's a seminar or a free seminar recording, all that stuff can be changed really easy. The main thing that why we do this is to build a rapid list of growing buyers. We're trying to build a huge lead list because he's going to get into it in a minute, is we're going to continue to market to that list over and over and over and over again for years and years to come. So that's the main point of this whole thing, is to build this huge list of rapid buyers, okay? It shows you're the expert. So if you're offering like a free bully prevention program or a free care for orchids worksheet, it's showing that you're the expert in that. So it's making your lead or making that prospect that much more comfortable to buy from you when they're ready to buy because they know that you're the expert, okay? It's also going to keep your sales team happy because you're continuing to provide a healthy flow of leads. And the opt-ins, finally, this should promote erratic buying behavior. So there's certain things and triggers and psychological things that we can put on opt-ins in order to create erratic buying behavior. Think about Black Friday when everyone lines up and is running into the store. There's a reason why people are like trampling over people, and that's just for a sale. So we can almost do that same thing online on the homepage of our website. Okay. So here's some typical opt-in offers. Okay. Free karate trial class. It's pretty basic. You can see first name, last name, email, primary phone. Get started today. What is the trial? All I did is block out the city of the school because I didn't want to show that. Free consultation. Again, what is the free consultation? Try it now. A different color at the bottom of the button. Down here is subscribe. This is just for subscribe for what? Subscribe for a newsletter. Subscribe to my site. On the right-hand side is to receive more information regarding any of the classes and special services that we have to offer. Please click on the button below. So again, you don't even have a chance. This is to put your information out. You have to click and then go to a separate page and then click again. So these are some typical offers we see out there. They're really not that good. So if you have some on your site now, we can make some simple tweaks that are going to make huge adjustments and increase your conversion without getting any more traffic whatsoever. Okay. So here are some good opt-in offers. Okay. The one on the left, this one's nice. It's really appealing. Join now. There's an arrow pointed. It's bringing my attention. Simply fill out this form to receive a free trial program. A representative from our school will contact you immediately. Name, phone number, email. It's not asking for too much. submit and reset. I don't really like these buttons at the bottom. They're not enticing me to want to click on it. There's two. Which one do I want to click? What I do like is the 100% no spam guarantee on the bottom. That's making me feel comfortable that I'm not going to get spammed later. So that's hugely important. Then we go to 25% off first color and style. I think this is for a hair salon. You know, it's pretty good. You can see there's an offer. This is appealing to who? It's probably appealing to first-time visitors because it says first color and style. It's nice. Okay, I can put my information in, try it now. The button can maybe say, hey, get it now, or limited time offer, or get my cut now, something like that. And on the corner here, it says get our free ebook, Easy Weight Loss in 7 Steps. Oh, that's nice. And it's only asking me for name and email address. I love the offer, get our free ebook, Easy Weight Loss in 7 Steps. I just don't like the way this thing looks, but I love the offer because it's I'm going to get a whole book, and all I have to do is give you my name and email address. I think that's great. Okay, so now we're going to get a chance to look at some amazing opt-in offers. Okay, so I'll start here on the left-hand side. All it's asking for is an email, and look at it. It's red. It's huge. Roadmap to success, business growth. There's a nice picture. There's DVDs, and even what I really like, it says usually $197. Get it here for free. So it's giving me an automatic perceived value that I'm saving $197. If I put my name in, oh wait, follow the arrow right there. So I can't really make a mistake. I know exactly where I have to go, what I have to do. I know what I'm going to get, and I know how much I'm going to save. Love it. Below it, it's the most incredible free gift ever. It's promoting me to click. I want to click on this. I want to read more. I'm not sure if you guys can see there on your screen, but at the bottom it says $633.91 worth of money-making information. Okay, and it's free. Wow, I want to get $633.91 worth of free information. I totally want that. That's enticing me to click on it, at least to read more. Okay, on the right-hand side, I love this one. Get instant access to the 4 most powerful client getting systems. And it looks like a video here. And actually, if you were on this website, when you click the video, it pops up, and then there's a video of a guy explaining these 4 awesome, most powerful client getting systems, explaining it to me, and which makes me want to get it even more. And all I have to do is give my email address. I don't even have to give my name. So I don't mind giving up just my email to get these 4 things. And look, they look so cool. There's a manifesto. There's a medical referrals thing. It looks like I get a DVD. I get all this stuff. So it's really cool. And then the button says get instant access. It's big. It's yellow. I know what to do. I get instant access. I don't have to wait. It doesn't say submit. It's getting me excited to want to click. So little things like changing the text on this button and changing the color make a huge difference in your ability to increase your conversion rate on your website. Okay, so those are things that are important to look at. So we're going to break this one down a little bit. Amazing offer, over deliver with 4 amazing downloads. So right away it's telling me, hey, they're over delivering. They're asking me for an email, all the way down here asking for an email, and they're going to give me 4 amazing things in return. So right now on your site, what are you giving and what are you asking for? Are you giving a free trial and asking for 10 different things? Or are you giving away a free uniform, free private lessons, free month, free DVD, free t-shirt, and free bully prevention kit in exchange for a name and an email? So little things like that make a huge difference in how many leads you're going to get and how many to convert. Attention-grabbing handwritten text. I love that. With an arrow, it's pointing me. I know it's telling me where I need to go. It's not leaving it up to the user to guess where they have to go and click. It's telling me where I have to go. I click on the video, then the video sells me. Okay. The bottom, there's an aggressive color. I'm going to get into a minute about different colors and what those colors mean and how you can change the color on your website depending on what you want the user to do. And the wording promotes clicking. It says get instant access. I know when I click that, I'm going to get access right away. Finally, at the bottom, there's a lock with a check mark, meaning, hey, this is safe. Spam-free zone. Your email is safe and secure. So what does that do? That's just reassuring me. It's making me feel safe that I can give my information in. Okay? So these are all ways to kind of build and break down a form in order to really, really increase your conversion rate from 1, 2% all the way up to 35, all the way up to 65%. Okay. Colors are key. Let's check these colors out. So if we go back for a minute, this color here is, I would say it's about an orange, like a yellowish orange, more orange. It's kind of hard. It might be hard to see on your screen, but it's orange on mine. Okay. And if I read what orange says, it says aggressive, creates a call to action, subscribe, buy, or sell. So it's not by chance that this person picked orange for the color of the button. It's psychologically proven to be aggressive and create a call to action for someone to opt in online. Okay. Yellow is talking about optimism and being youthful, often used to grab attention of window shoppers. Red is energy, increases heart rate, creates urgency, often seen in clearance sales. That's why you always see sale, sale, sale. Everything is always in red because it creates urgency, and it's often indicative of a sale. Blue creates the sensational of trust and security, you see with banks and businesses. Green is associated with wealthy, the easiest color for the eyes to process, used to relax in stores. So perhaps you have a higher program or something like that with your green, or you're appealing to a certain market, that might work for you. Again, orange is for aggressive. Pink is for romantic and feminine, used to market products to women and young girls. So maybe you guys are offering women's only, or you're offering cardio kickboxing, or a fun night for girls only. Pink is a great color. Black, powerful and sleek, used to market luxury products and objects. You'll see that a lot with like Mercedes high-end cars, or Porsche or Lamborghini, especially black, 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 black. Okay. Purple is used to soothe and calm, often seen in beauty or anti-aging products. All right, so these are just some colors. There's some things I can get at you guys a little bit later, so you can change and put on your site. All right, so now how can you guys create an amazing opt-in offer right now for your school? So if you're offering a free trial, make sure you break down your trial. Make sure you say, what am I getting in my trial? I'm getting 2 free weeks. What is 2 free weeks? Well, 2 free weeks is unlimited classes, which is a potential of 12 classes at a value of $250 plus a free uniform, a free t-shirt, a free private, like list it all out and put a value so they can see how much what is it worth for me to give you my email? It's worth $400. It's worth $500. It's worth $1,000 for free by me giving you my email, or my email, my phone number for you to contact me, if that's going to be your offer. Okay. If some other things that are great to add is an ebook or a download, so it's a bonus. You can say free trial and free get ripped in 6 weeks, or lose 10 pounds in 30 days booklet, or whatever it is you might be. You can find an old seminar that you had, or you can find an old resource manual or something you use to train your staff, put it into a PDF or have the video and just create a download. It's that simple. As soon as the person opts in, you can just email them a link to a private YouTube page. You don't need to have some crazy thing. You can just have a video that you've already done online, and now you're naming it a mini course or a kit. So a lot of times you guys have done seminars, or you've done anything at your schools or your businesses. This is going to show that you're the expert. It's going to show that you're the expert in your field. So it's important that you put those things online. Make sure you put the appropriate color for what you want to achieve. So generally red or orange, you want to achieve urgency or show a sale or something that gets them excited. So red or orange are good colors. Make a user want to jump at your offer. Again, get instant access now. Start losing weight today. Things like that. Not just submit. You have to really play with the button at the bottom of your opt-in. All those things make a big difference. Okay. One more thing that I didn't write down on here, but it's really important to know, is each page on your site, especially the home page, should have one main desired action. So that's called MDA, main desired action. So if on the home page you want them to opt in, make sure you're pointing to opt in. You don't want them to point to click all over the place. There should be one main thing, because it's really easy to confuse somebody online when they come to your site. So these are some great things that you can do to how to create an amazing opt-in offer for your website. okay? Finally, once you do that, you should test, and test again. So maybe you're going to offer a bully prevention kit and a parent's guide to safe parenting or something like that, or lose weight in 30 days, lose 10 pounds in 30 days, get a six-pack in 6 weeks. So you can see which one downloads better or which one is being converted better, and you can test them on your site. You know, don't just put one up and think nothing happens. You can test, and after 2 weeks or after a month, change it, check, come back, look again. Okay, so these are really important when you put them on your site. Then you want to make sure that you analyze that. It's huge. That's massively important. Use Google Analytics if you're not using Google Analytics already. Make sure that your opt-in is tied into your CRM so that it comes back and you can check all the reports. So that's what these things are. It's reports in your CRM. You know, can everyone type in, if you're using a CRM already, to say yes or no? Are you guys using a CRM? Type in the chat box. Yes, yes, I see. No. Yes, no. So using a CRM is crucially important just so that you can manage all these leads and all these prospects all in one place. It's massive. How can you even see where you're doing well or where you're succeeding if you don't have all that stuff in one place? Kabir, at the end of this webinar, I'm going to get a chance to I can show you something that we can offer that really will help and recommend a CRM for you guys. Okay, so not to worry. Great. Now that I have all these leads, what do I do now? Okay, so again, we've made these changes, we've analyzed it, and hopefully now we're going to convert from 1 or 2 or 5%. We're going to get that conversion rate up to, let's say, even if we can get that to 30%, that's a huge jump. You just went from 5 leads to 30 leads. So now I have all these leads. Now what do I do? Because we see a lot of people fail. So I'm going to kick it over to Vahid, and Vahid's going to kind of break it down on, since he's the expert in kind of converting that traffic. So give me a second.
Hi, everybody. Thanks, Sean. That was amazing. When I usually talk to business owners or sales coaches or sales leaders, this is an amazing problem to have, to get that many leads and you don't know what to do with them. So let's break it down. Sean showed you this formula at the beginning of this presentation. This is my favorite formula. I always show this to anybody that I want to consult with for many different reasons. We all nag sometimes that we don't grow. We all nag that we don't have enough money, that you check the number of the members that you have today and you compare that with what you had last month and you don't see any growth. And you don't know where to focus. Let's dig into this formula, and I will tell you how exactly you can dig in and find out where you need to work on. Number one, you need to have enough leads in order to grow. Some people say, you know what, I get like 20 leads a month, 30 leads a month, 40 leads a month. But at the end of the day, my student count is the same thing. So here's the question. If you don't get enough leads, you need to focus on your marketing. You need to implement what Sean just described earlier in this presentation. Now, if you get enough leads and you don't have enough students, there are only 2 ways to get enough leads and not growing. Either you are not converting those leads into the client, or you're converting them and you're losing them. So you need to convert them to students or clients or customers, and I'm going to tell you what are the steps that you need to take in order to have a good conversion rate. When you convert them to student, it is not end of the day. It's not like, hey, it's time to celebrate. No. You need to keep them. If you get students, if you get clients and you lose them, your business won't grow. So you need to close the back doors. Now, if you close the back doors, I see a big difference between members and clients or loyal clients. Members is somebody who agreed to trust you at the beginning and become a member of your gym, of your studio, of your school. However, they haven't trusted you to bring more people to take advantage of what you're offering. If they bring you 5 new members or 5 referrals, then I call them loyal clients. Then I can tell you they are happy. So if you dig into this one and see where you're lacking, where you're missing, then you can definitely work on that specific piece and grow your school or your business. Now, you get many leads. You get like, you spend a lot of money, you get 100 or 50 or 60 leads a month. If you can please type in the chat box, how many qualified leads do you get per month? Okay. Okay. 15 to 20. Okay. Okay, about 5, 20. Wow, 45. Awesome. 10. So I would say based on the numbers that I can see on the screen, the average is 10 to 15 that you get, like qualified leads that you get per month. That is only one part of the growth, is only one part of the business. Now, the question is, what do you do with them? There was a study on the 360.com that they had a study to see what would be the best time to call these leads, like the response time after they come in. This study showed if you call your leads under 1 minute after they leave their information, there is a 391% conversion improvement rather than calling them 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Now, if you call them within 24 hours, there's only 17% chance. Put yourself in their position. Sometimes psychologically people are in the mind zone of shopping, or they're in mind zone of, I need to get going with my gym, I need to get going with my martial arts, I need to get going with my yoga. If you can catch them in that time when they are in that mind zone, you will definitely sign them up. But if you let it go, there are many other things that they will come in their mind, from their personal problem, their business problem, they have kids, they have family issues, then you may lose them. Just because simply at the moment that they filled up the form and they came in as a lead, they were hot, they were interested. So number one task for you is to get on the phone or somehow communicate with them right away as soon as they fill up a form. That by itself, I can guarantee you, is going to help you with your growth. That's going to help you with your conversion. To just get on your leads right away as soon as they fill up the form for many different reasons. One reason is when they are looking for a specific product or a service, they are not going only to your website. They're going to do a research. They're going to go online, search for similar businesses in that area. So there is a chance that they're going to fill up the form in your competitor's website as well. So they are trying a few different things. Again, put yourself in their position. You are looking for a plumber, for instance. You're not going to rely only on one person. You're going to try a few different people, few different companies, and whoever calls you first, they have a better chance. If they have a good presentation, if they can answer your question, if they can answer to the pains that you have at the moment, they will win your business. However, you already filled up the form for other businesses as well. So my point with this is the timing to your response time toward the leads that are coming from your website is the key. It's the first step to get them. Now, you need to have an action list for yourself or for your staff, for whoever is in charge to follow up with leads. Number one, you need to set up automated emails. There are two different types of automated emails or automated notification that I need you to have for your business. Number one, as soon as a lead comes to your business, there is a very, very, very high chance that you are busy with something else and you are not checking your email, that you are not checking your CRM. However, you need to have a system in place that notify you or somebody else in your business that, hey, for instance, John Smith came from this campaign or came from this page. So there is a notification for you or for your staff that they will get on it right away. They pick up the phone, call them, and answer their questions, because that's the hottest time that you can catch them. Number two, you need to have some sort of acknowledgement toward your lead that, Mr. John Smith, thank you so much for your email and your request. Give them some sort of information, some information that they are looking for, some information related to what they're asking. For instance, if somebody is going to your kickboxing page, if you have a martial arts school, and fill up a form, now if you send them an email regarding the self-defense, it doesn't really make sense. So your email that is going to be sent out to your leads has to be supportive to their needs, because you had something to catch their attention and make them to fill up the form. So 2 emails needs to go out right away within few seconds. Number one is to the lead, and it has to be a personalized email that says their first name, last name, at the time of the request, the page that they requested your website, and some related information, and let them know we're going to contact you within 24 hours or within 12 hours. Buy yourself some time. So you are already one step ahead of your competitors because you already notified them that we received this and we are on it. Also, a notification goes out to yourself or your staff, whoever is in charge to contacting the leads. Some of the businesses, when they have 2 or 3 or 4 people, what I would usually recommend them to do is come up with a schedule who's going to be in charge of the leads today from 10 to 12 or 10 to 1. Jim is in charge of calling leads, and Jim has to have their phone on their has the email on their phone, or some sort of the phone should make some sounds if you received an email from your website, so you can call them right away. So number one is automated notification to yourself and your staff, and also to your leads when they come to the website. Number two, you need to find out about their primary interests, and you need to educate yourself on that before you're making your first phone call. As I said, when you pick up the phone, you shouldn't just say, okay, so how can I help you? That is the worst phone call ever when you call a warm lead that is coming from the website, because he or she already went on your website, spent some time, detailed research, read all the content that you have on the website. As Sean mentioned, maybe they already downloaded a kit or downloaded a course. So you should be able to know what page they're coming from, or what are their main interests. So when you call them, you're gonna be proactive by talking about what exactly they're looking for. That's how you can connect with your leads. So have different opt-in forms for different pages and different channels, and connect that to your CRM or your email application in a way that all systems will know where they're coming from. Your reporting and business intelligence know where they're coming from for your report that you need to run at the end of the month. Also, the email that is going to the leads is going to be set up only specific to the campaign or the opt-in form that they're coming in. Call them within 10 minutes. Don't let it go more than 10 minutes. If you are a business owner, you know how much money you're spending to get these leads, but your staff may not know. So educate them. Set some expectation with them. Sales is the first frontliner people that they talk to the prospect and to the future clients. So talk about expectation. I expect you to call them within 10 minutes. If you are between this time or this time, if you're busy, let other staff know so they can be on top of this. Don't give up easy on leads. They already spent some time on your website. They already left you the phone number. They already left you their name. So try over and over and over and over. I'm not trying to say be annoying, but they already asked for this question. So call 11 times in 3 weeks. My rule for my guys is usually call them every 2 days. Leave a message, send them an email, right? Because sometimes people are busy, and when you are talking about the need that they had at some moment, you are talking about that. You're reminding them, hey Jim, you left us a message, or you filled up a form on weighting loss losing weight in 2 weeks, and you're reminding them on the need that he has, and he may pick up the phone next time or call you back or do some sort of communication with you. If they were not interested, they wouldn't leave their phone number or name. So don't give up on them easy, and let your staff know we're spending money on these, and these people, we need to help them. So call them. Nowadays, marketing and sales are way different than 10 years ago. It used to be like, we all see those commercials on TV that, hey, if you buy this within the next 5 minutes, I'll give you one free one. And if you call in the next 3 minutes, I'm going to give you a free shipping. If you call in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to offer you this. That won't work in general speaking. You need to edu-sell people. Edu-selling means educating them and selling them what you do. You need to help them to understand why they need your service, why they need your product. You need to talk about benefits. You need to find out the pains and connect the dots and talk about how you can help them with those pains. You can talk about like what solutions can you offer them to help them with that. Now, you need to educate them. Education can be over the phone, so make sure your staff who's picking up the phone and call them are very trained in a way that, first of all, they can talk to their language. Second of all, they can find the pains with a few questions and answer those pains with how you can help them. Also, you need to have a lead nurturing system on the background to keep sending emails and educate people. And have an action item at the end. There is nothing wrong with that. As Sean said, you have to give to get something, right? So if you can help them with some sort of information, if you can help them with, hey, John, I sent you an email 2 days ago regarding this. I'm just wondering if you receive it. By the way, I found this video. I find it very useful. Please watch it. Let me know when it works for you to speak, right? And these are all some automated emails on the background that they will be sent out based on your lead's action. If they open the email, send this email. If they came from this campaign, send this email. If, for instance, their type from a prospect went all the way to clients and this one, or from client then to former clients and this email. So these are the rules that needs to be defined on the background once, and the system will do that for you on the automated basis. But my point with that is some businesses I see, they call the lead once or twice or 3 times, it goes to the voicemail, and they give up, and they say it's not qualified. To me, marketing qualified is when the phone number is valid. When they already left some enough information so I can contact them, they're marketing qualified. Sales qualified when I see they have a need. But how can I find they have a need or they don't have a need is by simply calling them and making sure to talk to them, or sending an email and educate them based on what they felt is the need of that person at the moment that they fill up the website for. Now, you do all these, but some people, they hesitate to ask for money. It doesn't sound right asking for money, but at the end of the day, when you talk to them, when you educate them, when you send proper emails, they come to your studio or they are over on the phone, at the end, you need to ask for an action. When I train sales guys, I do have a practice with them. I write from $5, $10, $20, $50, $60, $80, $100, $200, $500, $1,000, $2,000, all the way to $1,000,000 on a board. And I point my finger to one of these numbers, and I ask them to ask me for that much money. Some sales guys, when it gets to $100, I can feel the stress on their voice. I feel it's breaking. Some people, when it goes to 200, it's breaking. Some people, when it goes to 500, it's breaking. Means they are not confident to ask that for that much money because they feel, okay, it's not good to ask for that much money. But my question to you is, I'm pretty sure 70–80% of the people who comes to your business, they will ask for a discount. So why not you're asking for money? They're not shy. You shouldn't be shy. And I'll give you a secret. I'll tell you a secret that is going to help you next time when somebody walk into your gym or walk into your studio or your business. It's going to help you or your staff to ask for money. Never, ever think about how much money you're asking them. Always think about what you're giving and providing them. For instance, somebody walks to your gym and he needs to lose some weight, right? And your price for that is $200. Don't think about I'm asking $200 from this guy to come to my gym. Just think about it. If I help this guy to lose some weight, I'm going to help them with his health. I'm going to help them with his relationship. I'm going to help them with his confidence. How much do you think the package that you're offering them worth? I would say go above $10,000 that you're helping them. Think about $10,000. If I ask you, can you give me $500? You would say, for what? If I say for a pen, you're going to say, are you crazy, $500 for a pen? But if I say, I'm going to give you a brand new BMW, you're going to say, yeah, for sure, here's a $500. So what I'm trying to tell you is price is being a price high or low, it comes with the value. Just think about the value that you're providing. Don't think about the price that you're asking. What you give and provide to your future clients, and number two, the change that you will make in their lives. You make sure to talk about these 2 points with your front desk. Make sure to talk about these 2 points with the people who pick up the phone and sell your product or services. They have to believe in what they're selling. Otherwise, I don't like that type of sales. If you believe in what you're selling, you should ask for money. Sales won't happen by itself. You have to ask for it. Like how many times you needed a small push from the sales guy to purchase something, right? And I don't like the pushy sales guys, but I like the sales guys who at the end, they're drawing the big picture as far as you're getting this, you're getting that, this is the benefit, this is how much money you're saving. Now you all of a sudden you see, okay, by spending X amount of money, I'm saving Y, and Y is way bigger than X. So again, I repeat this again, please ask for money, but when you are asking for money, train your staff to think about what they are providing to your future clients and what change they're making in their lives. Because what you guys do, it's huge. Mostly I think the people in this webinar are from membership type businesses that you are helping people with their confidence, you are helping them with their body, you're helping them with day-to-day job, and it's the best stress relief ever. If you don't help them with what you're offering, they're going to spend double the money that they have to spend with you on alcohol to just get rid of the stress. So think about how you help them and the change that you make in their life. Now, let's say you already got the credit card, the contract is signed, yes, I have a new client. Now, if you go back to the diagram that I showed it to you at the beginning, now you have a member. I always tell my salespeople, and I always tell whoever that I train for sales, your sales is not over until you get 5 referrals from that client. Then I can tell you the sales is over. Just first of all, you need to be able to find out if your clients are happy with what you're offering. That's number one. Sometimes they are not happy because of how you're providing it. Sometimes they're not happy because there's a misunderstanding as far as what they will get. Sometimes they're not happy just because, some minor misunderstanding that you can have, tap on the shoulder and have a quick chat with them. So your sales is not over until you get 5 referrals from each client. Now, how you can get there? How many of you know what 246 calls mean? Just type yes or no in the chat box. Yes, no, 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 no. Okay, yes. So majority in the webinar, I believe they don't know what 246 call is. 246 call is the insurance policy for yourself. I make my sales guys to call every single new client 2 weeks, 4 weeks, and 6 weeks after they sign up. And I need that to be happened by sales guy who sold them, not the customer support, for two reasons. Number one, that client trusted a sales guy to give their credit card and join the team and join the family. So if you've been trusted, you shouldn't burn the bridges. You are the one who's responsible to make sure that we are offering the good service and the product. So at 2 weeks, call them. For instance, if you are having a yoga studio or a martial arts school, call them after 2 weeks. Ask them about the first few sessions. See if they're happy, if they're not happy. If they are happy, if they're excited, say, hey, that's awesome. By the way, did I tell you about the program that we have for you to save some money? No, because the person is already excited. We do actually have a program. If you bring any new members, we're going to give you a free month of your membership. So if you know any of your friends that we can help with, all you need, just give us their first name, last name, and the phone numbers, and we're going to follow up on your behalf. As soon as they join, we'll give you a free month. If they are not happy with the first 2 weeks, before it gets to the point that they want to quit, you're going to say, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You know what? When is the next session that you have? I'll make sure to be there to have a quick chat with you to see how we can make it happen. Maybe we didn't do a good job to dedicate you to the class that works for you the best. For yoga studios, I talk to many studio owners, and they don't see some of the minor problem in the class. For instance, a person goes to a class and they don't feel comfortable just because everybody has a very flexible body, but that person is the first session that they ever attended at that class. So you can put them in with the right class. Or martial arts, they have a very minor pushback that you can easily address that. So Call them after 2 weeks. Make sure the first few session is going well. After 4 weeks, what you've done after 2 weeks needs to be questioned from your members. Hey, this is Vahid calling from Perfect Mind. Since last time you spoke, you told me that you were not happy with the setup, and I booked you again for the setup. And also, I asked my setup team to keep in touch with you, make sure you are going well. I just wanted to call you again and make sure everything is it's all right. Is there anything else that we can do to help you? So this is the insurance policy. My clients will see, wow, this guy already sold me. I already gave my credit card, but he's not giving up. He's taking care of me. If he's really happy, he's going to say, hey, Vahid, and this is the conversation that I heard many, many times on the week 4 and week 6. Because week 2, sometimes there is the expectation is not met with, you can't possibly talk about A to Z on any sales. Sometimes the expectation that the clients have are different than, what they're going to go through, some of the changes that they make, how hard they're going to be to start a martial arts school program, how hard it's going to be to start a dance program. So after the 2 weeks, you're going to make sure everything is fine. You're going to set the expectation correct. You're going to have the gold stamp, what I call, as far as set the expectation right and make sure you can address them all. On 4 weeks, you have to make sure the gold stamp that you put after the 2 weeks is correct. So we talked after the week 2, and you told me these problem, we try to solve it. Is everything going well? Is there anything else that is bothering you? Actually, no. I mean, I'm very impressed with the service. Thanks for calling me. Hey, no problem. You have my extension. You have my email. Please don't hesitate to call me anytime if you have any problem. That's awesome. So when is your next class this time? By the way, I just wanted to let you know, next class, if you want to bring, you can bring 2 friends for free. Done. There are 2 more referrals. Again, after 6 weeks. Within the 6 weeks is the hardest time that you can ask for referral for a new client. So 246, number 1 is the insurance policy that you make sure they're not going to quit. You make sure that you are offering a good service. Then it's going to be one way to get more referrals. Is everybody okay with the 246 now, or you need me to explain more about 246? Please type yes, or you need more information on 246 so I can explain more. Okay? Awesome. Perfect. So it seems everybody's okay. This is an awesome announcement. Can I get a copy of? For sure, you can have a copy of the webinar, and also we have a question and answer at the end of the webinar. If you have some other question, I'll be more than happy to help you with that. Now, keep in touch with them. Nothing is better than keeping the relationship with your clients. Are we perfect? No. Which business is perfect? No business. You cannot find any business out there that is perfect. Every single business can improve. Every single business can learn from their existing members how to improve. Why? Because they are the one who are receiving your service. They are the one who are experiencing you on day-to-day and week-to-week basis. So the best way is to keep in touch with them. But you as a business owner, your staff, it's almost impossible when you pass 150 members, 200 members, or 400 members to call them every single month. It's a very time-consuming task. However, you need to have a system in place to set up some automated email and make sure to personalize that. Don't say hi there. Just say, hi, John. Today is your birthday. So here is a quick video of your birthday. So have a birthday email, have a Valentine's email, have an anniversary email for when they join you. Hey, this is our anniversary for being your partner or being part of our family. These all these rules has to be defined in your CRM on the background, so some personal emails goes out. But when the person receives that, it actually feels good. It feels good when you receive an email from the company that you're trusting, you're paying, and they say, happy birthday, wow, it's amazing. Sometimes the small changes make a huge difference at the end, and that is the relationship will stay. Even if they don't receive a good service once, instead of them pick up the phone and be crazy on the phone, next time they're going to send you an email, hey, John, just wanted to let you know I've been always honored with your service. However, last week I didn't experience a good service. And that's the best feedback that you can ever get. And many of our clients add me on Facebook or on LinkedIn and send me private messages and say, I hope that you don't feel I'm nagging. No, it's not nagging. You are helping me to improve this business. And either it's going to be a misunderstanding from your side that with a quick and easy explanation, you will know what exactly we're talking about or why you received that type of service. Or it's something that you have a point and I need to improve my business. But can I keep this type of relationship without having a long-term and trustful relationship? No. Now, again, People won't do anything by themselves. They're busy. But ask for it. Ask for money, ask for referral, ask for feedback. You need to ask for it. This is key for being a sales-oriented organization. When I sales-oriented, I don't mean that don't look at the service, but I mean always you need to look at to grow. You need to give them information. You can't talk about, okay, so what is the benefit for them? What is in it for them to refer somebody? Number one, you can help your friends, you can help your networks, you can help your family by, bringing them to the self-defense, or, you can do this. What is the benefit for them and their network? Also, what is the benefit for them as a student? Hey, you can get this much credit with us, you can get this, or this is our referral program. Then the motivation come in place, that you need to motivate them with something. Like, you can't just simply ask and don't give anything. Again, go back to the first slide that Sean talked about it. In any situation, if you are asking for something, give something, right? So if you're asking for money, you're helping them with what you're offering. If you're asking for referral, give them something. They're your partner. There's no difference. If any of our clients refer me any clients, they're my partner. And they have to get a cut out of what they're sending us. I know it's our business and we're helping them, their friend, but they are spending some time from their own business time, from their own personal time to do this sales for me or to do this referral for me. So I need to appreciate that. Also, take an action. Make it easy for your client. Don't just say, hey, just remember my, and they ask, like, do you have any card that I can give to my friends? They're looking for a yoga studio. No, actually, I don't have a card, but you can go to my website and get my phone number, write it for your friends so your friends can call me. Seriously? Like, I'm doing all these? Are you doing all these to just give you a referral? So you need to make this automated. Somehow you need to make it easy for them to spread the word for you, to make this happen very easy by clicking one button or passing one thing, not on the ongoing basis. I see a few questions. I'm not ignoring your questions. I'm going to go back to this question in the question and answer time, Mr. Kabir, and we'll answer all these questions then. So please keep your question, and I'll be more than happy to answer all the questions at the end. So my last slide for you. Automation, automation, automation. Why? Because as long as a human is involved, you can have an error in the system. As long as a human is involved, they can get sick. As long as a human get involved, they can quit. If everything is automated, if you have a system in place, nobody can beat a system. Yes, of course, some humans should be involved at some point, but you need to audit, and audit to make sure those human is addressing. How you can audit easy? By defining different reports, by defining different milestones, by defining different automated tasks. For instance, like I want everybody. I just share one of the automation that I made in our business, and I'm getting a great results. If anybody asks for, if anybody come to our system as a new prospect, my system, my perfect mind automatically create an activity for my sales guys to follow up. So I ask my sales guys to finish their activities before they go home. So there shouldn't be any non-starter activity. So that makes it easier for me, first of all, to audit, to make sure all my sales guys have done what they should have done that day. Second of all, it's going to helping them to, when they have too many tasks, they're not going to drop any balls. So if you automate everything and you put some key points for yourself to audit the process, to look at the system, you're not going to lose. If you sign a new student, make sure the system automatically create you 246 calls activities, right? And call them. Or make sure to have a proper system in place that send automated email for 246. Or if anybody miss a class, or if anybody bring a referral, everything should be automated. All you need to do, go to reporting and make sure all those emails has been delivered, all the phone calls has been made, how many emails has been opened. So automation, 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 auditing, auditing, auditing. Never, ever assume that everything is being happening. And even sometimes, ask for it. Again, go back to ask for it. I check all the reports. Right? Sometimes I sit down with my staff. Hey, do you want to grab a coffee? Sure, we go grab a coffee. We come back to the office. So, how many leads you got last month? This many. So let's click on one of them by random. I check 3 of those. If you do it twice, if you do it 3 times, your staff will take care of the tasks because they know it's not like if they don't do it, it will be dropped or nobody will think about it. They know that you care enough about them to invest enough money in your marketing for them to make more money. So they have to care about your money and your business as well. Everything is two-way relationships. You cannot have one-way relationship, not with your customers, not with your staff. It has to be two-way. So now that was my quick webinar and information about how you need to cache all those leads as a client. Now, I'll pass the phone again to Sean. Sean is going to help you to understand how you can make this everything automated. I'm going to help them as in this few slides as well. Within 5 to 10 minutes, we're going to have a question and answer, and we'll be more than happy to answer all your questions. So I'll pass the microphone.
Hello, hello. Oh, wow, that was awesome. That was awesome information, Mehid. You guys can hear me okay? Just quickly type yes into the chat box again for me, just to make sure you guys can hear me. Perfect. Awesome. So just to kind of sum up everything that we were going over, in order for you guys to get 6 new customers in the next 30 days, between changing your opt-ins online and your web forms and tweaking the colors, the positioning, the offers, perceiving value to increase the conversion rate. And once you have those leads, following up with everything that Vahid was saying, you're not necessarily going to have 1 million more leads, but you're going to be much more successful in the leads that you do have and converting the traffic that you do have and selling that traffic that you have if you're following the things that we're telling you. So instead of, if you're shooting at a basket 10 times, you're only hitting two out of 10. Now, with everything we're showing you, realistically, you should be able to shoot, even just being an average, nothing crazy, between 6 to 7 times. So you're already tripling your return without any other additional spend or anything like that. So that's something that's very important to understand. Now, if you'll allow us, we're going to show you some of the information about the Perfect Mind platform that we use and some of the tools that we have that can help you, and kind of answering some of the questions some people were asking for, some recommendations of CRMs and some form builders and things like that. So we'll get into it. So Perfect Mind is actually an all-in-one email marketing small business management software that does pretty much everything that we spoke about today. It actually does it for you. So instead of going out and going to do all these different things, it's going to do it all for you in one place. So the first thing is the form builder. So we'll get into that. What's the form builder? It's to create opt-ins on your website. You can create as many opt-ins as you need. You can put them anywhere you want. Okay, there's no limit to make custom forms. You can change the colors. You can change the position on your website. You can put it on any page. If you teach yoga, you can have one specifically for your hatha yoga practice or your hot yoga practice or your kundalini yoga practice. It doesn't matter. You can have specific opt-ins on any separate page, and you can create as many as you want. You can change them anytime you want, and they all actually relate back and connect into your CRM. Okay. So which is really the most important part, is that anyone that opts in, it's going to come automatically into your CRM, which is going to link into your autoresponder and things like that. Okay. You're also going to have business intelligence reports, which is huge. So how can you make adjustments? How can you change colors? How can you change your opt-ins if you don't even know what's working or what isn't working? How can you say, I need to change my web offer if you don't even know if it works or doesn't? Maybe it's not your web offer that's the problem. Maybe it's the color. Maybe it's the position. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's that. The only way to know is to actually follow your reports, check and see it. Okay, they're quick and they're easy. You can export them to Excel if you need to. It helps you stay on top of everything that matters in your business. Okay. Key number 3 is email marketing. Email marketing is huge. A lot of times you'll have to join outside with other CRMs or other platforms. You have to join outside companies to get their email application. All right, this is all included, all within the one system. It's an all-in-one email application. It will send newsletters for you. There's a newsletter template in there. There's a builder. You can create downloads, ebooks, promotions, retention letters. It comes with full spam protection. It's safe and secure, so you don't have to worry about your email privacy or this or that being an issue. It's very easy to use, and it's included at no additional fee. There's no charge for you to go and have to sign up and have to log into a different place or have your CRM over here, your website over here, then your email application over here. It's actually all in one place, which saves you a ton of time. Okay. Key number 4 is campaign.
It's Vahid again. So the campaigns, when we call it campaign, is if you remember at the beginning of my presentation, I said you need to know where your leads are coming from. When you pick up the phone or when you send an email, it's going to be a proper information. It's going to be information that they are asking. So campaign is an object which is connected to your web forms, and you can have web forms on your Facebook, on any HTML on your website, different pages, that when it comes to your system, it will show you where they're coming from. Now, you can define a different rules for your automated email and responders for yourself that send me a notification when they're coming from these campaigns or these pages, or when you are sending an email out to those people, the information that you are sending to your leads is supportive to their interests and supportive to your needs. Also, the report that you're running at the end of the month is going to be based on campaign, and you see, okay, wow, I got like this many leads from the special promotion that I have for Valentine's, but I didn't have that many when I had it for back to school, for instance. Just because everything is based on campaign, I know where exactly they're coming from. So you need to exactly know where they're coming from. So when you want to educate them or sell them, either through email or your phone call, the information is going to be related to what they're asking for. Number 5 is automated responders. Automated responders needs, first of all, to it has to be linked to your website and your form builder, so it will send your lead and your staff and notification immediately. First of all, it's going to tell your staff that you need to pick up the phone and call them. Second of all, as I mentioned in my presentation, it's going to send proper information and related information to your prospect and your leads to warm them up at least for the phone call that you are making. Also, you can have different sort of workflows for sales, marketing, or upgrade. So it's going to send you different sort of notification. Hey, these are the credit cards that are being expired, so you need to call them. And these guys need to renew also in next 30 days, so call them. These people are running out of membership because they have expiry. So all these notification has to be very easy for you or for your staff to be reminded, so they won't lose it. Also, at the end of the day, all you need to do is just look at all these reports and, enjoy the growth of your business and do what you like to do. If it's teaching yoga or if it's just doing a martial arts or spending more time with your family, or, a combination of the both. And lastly is the cash reward. Cash reward is an automated referral application that as long as one of your members log into your website with their Facebook, the system automatically creates a unique URL for them. So they can share that URL on their Facebook. They can send it to all their networks. Anybody comes back to your website from that URL, system automatically gives credit to that member. So as I said, you have to make it easy for them to share your information. It can be easier than that, just basically sending a link through an email or just share it on their Facebook. Hey, check out the dance class that I attend with my wife. Amazing results. Feel free to check them out. As long as their network come to your website from that URL, system gives them credit. Also, it makes it easy for the people who's been referred to just fill up a form simply and without telling them, so how did you hear about us? No, as long as they come in, the system knows that they're coming in. And also, I see some of the businesses that they say, hey, we do have a referral program. We will give you a spa package at the end of the month, or give you this, or give you that. It's better to give, some money back to your members to spend it back with you. I make it funny sometimes to some of the clients that I talk to and say, let's change the word of advertising to bribevertising. And it means spending money with the people who's spending with you. If they're giving you money and they're referring you, what's wrong with giving them back money to spend it back with you? So you are making a loop for them to spend the money back with you. And also you have to motivate the people who's been referred to you so they can and they have a motivation to become your member as well, in a sense that you can put a special credit for new members. If you join a website, you get $50, and that $50 can be spent either in person or on your website. And the key thing should be all these things that Sean and I talked about has to be integrated into one system. You cannot possibly connect many different systems and be on top of them. You have to make sure all these, from email application, from billing application, from autoresponders, from web forms, and everything else has to be all under the same umbrella for one system.
Awesome. So here, yeah, it's Sean here again. No, that's great. And, you know, some people always ask and think, oh, these are all the things that I get, and that's great, but I'm not this or I'm not that. So one of the things that you don't need, and here's what you don't need, is you don't need an existing list. You don't need an existing list of people to be successful with the tools that we gave you today. You don't need anything existing, any tools or policies in place that are at your business now, because we're actually, all these tools are going to be given to you. You don't need to spend lots of money on going out and trying all these new, different, expensive marketing campaigns or print ads or things like that, because we're going to take advantage of what you're doing already today and just tweak it so it performs much better and a much higher conversion rate. You don't need any experience in internet marketing or business analytics, anything like that. You don't need any technical skills. It's very easy to use, and we have a full support team here to help you. You don't need any additional money to spend on setting this up, because it's all comes in, and again, it's all in one place. So a lot of people are curious, hey, how much does it cost? You know, and there's other CRMs and other things in the market. You know, there's as much as $19.97 or $9.97. Quite a few of our competitors that charge considerably more, actually. And with us, it's only $149 per month to get all of these things all together at no additional cost. All integrated, all in one place, $149. You don't need to go and get an additional email service provider, or you don't need to go get a different CRM. You don't need to go get marketing software or a form builder. It's all in one place, and all the reports is all in one place. Okay, so there's a couple bonuses actually that we have to offer for all our webinar registrants and participants today. Okay, we have a $10,000 done-for-you conversion and follow-up system, so you can create your own 10K with these done-for-you solutions. So these are some things we're going to provide for anyone who comes on board with us today. Okay, one is you saw that we mentioned about how colors affect online purchases toolkit. So there's actually a full toolkit that we have, it's kind of that we can provide, that's much more than just about those colors. It tells you exactly about user experience online, where to put things, what are the most popular options there with purchasing, and for opting in, and how colors. So you can use that actually anywhere and everywhere within your business. It's really cool. It's very exciting so that how colors affect online purchasing toolkit. You also we also have a top 10 free offer templates. So things that we've used over the many years of our experience and all of our businesses that we've worked with. So we've compiled a list of the top 10 free offer templates and what actually works to convert at the highest rate. We also have a how to create a hook. So if you're in a niche business, or you teach a special kind of fitness or yoga, or you have a dog care business, it doesn't matter, and you're wondering how can I create a hook to get people to opt in, we have a special template that can help you create special things that make your product sell online. Okay, an initial autoresponder email template. That's perhaps one of the most important things is that Vahida mentioned, is you have to send 2 emails the minute that somebody opts in. One goes to your staff member to notify them that the email is in. The other is going to the lead. And what that says is very important. So this is a template that you can use. Literally, it's copy and paste. All you have to do is replace your name and your business information in there, and probably your phone number, and the rest is self-serve. You can copy and paste it, and it works. It's actually something that we're using today that will send directly to your lead and prospects. Also, we have a pricing your packages worksheet. So let's say you're able to get 6 customers in the next 30 days because of the systems we're offering you, and you're thinking, man, I would really like to get that $10,000 in the next 30 days instead of over the course of the year. This pricing packages worksheet and the secret to collecting full payments worksheet will really help you get full payments out of your members. So you'll get people cashing out at $1,500, $2,000, $2,500, $3,000. You get them cashing out right up front. So next thing you know, after 3 sales, you've collected anywhere between $5,000 to $10,000 just by using these 2 worksheets alone. So those are some bonuses that we're able to provide. We also have some fast action mover bonuses. One is our content creation madness that we're going to provide for anyone that moves on this today, is how to find people to create content for you for a fraction of the cost of doing it yourself. Perhaps you want to provide a home guide or a home study and you're like, man, I don't have the time or the resources to come up with this. I can't find anything. We're going to provide you some great tools on how to source this, the key mistakes to avoid when sourcing content, and also the quickest and most effective way to get fresh new content into ebooks, downloads, kits, home study kits, blogs, and websites. So we use this method to get your foot in the door and start making money online or within your business immediately. Okay, so that's another thing we're able to provide for you. And finally, and this is, we only have 5 of these available. That's all we have is available today, is just 5, okay, is 10K website conversion consultation. So what does that mean? We will personally go through your website homepage with a fine-tooth comb and advise on changes that can make you thousands. So I myself personally, or Vahid, will personally look at your website, your homepage, and will tell you exactly what we would do and what we have done and what the changes that we think you should make in order to convert at a much higher percentage. This alone is worth the price of admission, folks. Okay, don't waste time messaging or messing about yourself trying to testing. We'll show you how to do it right the first time, and we'll save you lots of time and effort over the next 30 days, 60 days trying to figure that out. Again, the 10, especially for this bonus specifically, the 10K website conversion consultation, it's priority acceptance only, and it's on a first come, first serve basis. So after that, we're really sorry because this is something we normally bill out at a rate of $250 per hour, so we'll be providing that completely free for the first 5 registrants today. Okay. So again, these bonuses are only for the first 30 who invest with us today. After that, I'm sorry guys, we can't help you, but you'll still be able to take advantage. Anyone who's from 31 onwards, you guys will still be able to take advantage of the amazing offers and the all-in-one software that Perfect Mind has. So again, the bonuses you get are the 10K done-for-you conversion and follow-up system to create your own 10K with these done-for-you solutions, content creation madness, and you also get the 10K website conversion consultation. And again, that's only for that one specifically only for the first 5. All right, so I want to show you a quick testimonial of some of our clients who said they've doubled in size, and they've also gone from 40 students to almost over 300 students with us. And then we'll get into a quick Q&A after. So let's check out this video. I'll bring it over for you. Can you guys hear this over there?
In the past, just been excellent at streamlining my school, making it so we don't miss leads. Our students have grown from 40 students to almost 300.
It's helped a lot. We've more than doubled in size in the last couple of years, and the growth is just keeps going.
It's the ease of use of the entire program. I mean, every time a new release comes out, there's new features that are exciting, and they just keep getting better and better.
Well, number one, the support system. Honestly, we can call anybody on the team, and they're right there, and they're personable. So we're really communicating, and they're actually trying to help you be successful instead of just giving you pointers and let you try to do it on your own. They're really trying to guide you.
Great customer service. Whenever I've had questions, I could give them a call, and they were easy to reach, and I always got answers.
Right on. So finally, guys, just to wrap it up, we're going to get into a quick Q&A here in like 30 seconds. And for all you SMO guys out there, we're going to make sure to send you a copy of this, so don't despair. Finally, you guys can go over right now, give us a call at 1-877-737-8030, extension 1. So again, you can see all the special offers that we have on there for you today. Again, we only have 5 of those website conversion consultations, so that's for fast action movers already only. If you would like to get on that too, just type into the chat box. You can say, hey, I'm calling right now. I really want to get the website conversion consultation. So if you really want to get that quickly. Okay, great. We already have 2 people locked up, so we have 3 left for the website conversion consultation. Now we'll get into questions real quick. Get into some questions. If you guys have any questions, please type them in the chat box. All right. Are you only showing them appreciation for bringing a lead in, or only when the lead signs up? So I think that one's directed to Vahid. Go ahead.
I would say let's do it for both. I mean, if they bring a leads in, they already done the job for you. They already did their part. Now, if you couldn't sign them up, it should be for 2 reasons. Either the person who's signing them up didn't do a good job to create value, or the person couldn't really see the benefits of your service. However, in both cases, your existing member already did their job and spread the word for you. So I would say have different sort of appreciation for them. If they bring a lead, you can have one sort of appreciation. If they bring the client and when they sign up, you can have a different sort of appreciation. But definitely appreciate both.
The next question is: will offering a free uniform get better results in signups? It definitely helps if it's versus not offering a free uniform. If someone signs up, we give them a free uniform. That's something that I've personally done at our school for many, many, many years, and it definitely helps because it's giving more value to somebody for starting. It also helps your salesperson give them like an extra added tool in the extension conference or throughout the introductory process to say, hey, listen, if you don't sign up today, you're going to have to pay for a uniform, but if you do sign up today, I can give you a free uniform. So it's something that definitely helps. And really, the value of your program should offset the the minimal uniform charge that there is.
Well, what I usually do with our sales guys, and what I usually offer, I usually recommend to other businesses is it's good to have a meeting with them on the weekly basis. Have one meeting, set goals, and if there is anything new that you want to share with them, if there is any new program, if any new marketing material, you can talk about that. However, sometimes when I feel the energy is not high, I'll sit down with them, on the daily basis, and quick chat, quick huddle. 5 minutes, 6 minutes, they can share their ideas and get the energy high, to get the ball rolling. And definitely I have some incentive for them. Also make sure if you have incentive, you hold them accountable as well, right? So if they do, there can be a bonus. If they don't do, you're going to take it off from that bonus. So, and also many of those should be automated in your system. As I said, it will be better to have a system in place and make everything automated rather than depending on a person to do that. But you can definitely have it in your action item. And as I said, expectation list from your sales guys to do that. Does 1-year contract? Well, the way that you have, it's not. It depends how you talk about that. Don't look at it as a contract. Again, talk about the value. Talk about the commitment that you are asking them. Show it bigger. Like, for example, if you have a martial arts schools, talk about like it takes you 7 years to get to the black belt, right? Do you feel yourself ready for that? And then when you take them to the intro session, after that, you already talk about 7 years, and then when you come and sit down with you and say, okay, so let's start with 1 year, right? I need to see the commitment for you to from you in order to start this program, and here is 1 year. Or the other way is show the value for the program for 1 year, and say the value for the service that I'm offering you. Again, go back to the value of the service. Is if you are charging $149 a month, say the value for our program is $1788 per year. But what I can do for you, I can divide it into monthly basis, so it's going to be easier for you to pay. So it depends how you bring it up and create value. I don't see any problem as far as scaring people. That make them committed to come back to your school, come back to your gym. Thanks everybody for coming to the webinar. That was such a great webinar. We'll try to have that every 2 weeks or every month. Again, if there was any question, please send me or Sean an email or add us on LinkedIn and Facebook. We'll be more than happy to speak with you guys. Thank you so much for spending the time with us at the webinar. Signing off from Perfect Mind Champions.
Thanks guys. See you later.